Hi guys, I miss you. Um, I'd much rather be there with you than stuck at home. I hope you're doing okay. I just wanted to say hi and kind of fill you in with our plan for the rest of the semester. Um, if you look on Canvas on your home page, the first thing you can see that I've added is a virtual office hours button. And so the platform we're going to use is Zoom. And so if you need me, you can always click on that. You can see that my office hours for your specific class are going to be Tuesday and Thursday from 11:30 to 12:30. You can see the link there and the meeting ID. If you go to that link, enter in that ID, you'll see me. We can virtually talk. We can look at questions that you have. You can give me homework problems, whatever you might need. Okay, so Tuesday and Thursday from 11:30 to 12:30. And then other times, obviously, if you need me, just let me know. On the home page of Canvas again, you will see our new modified calendar. And so I sent out a survey a couple days ago asking how many of you would like to extend the semester for a couple of weeks to give yourself some more time. A little bit more than half said you did want to extend it, but some of you guys also said that you prefer to just end on our normal time. So I'm actually giving you the option. And so if you look at the calendar, I've given you two different options. Some of you that wanted to end at our normal date have the first option, and the calendar of due dates shown there. Those of you that need a little bit of extra time to adjust to the online environment will use this second calendar, and you will end by May 19th. Okay, and so if you kind of look at the due dates, you're expected to kind of do one section each day. So when we start with section 14.1, you will go onto Canvas, you'll listen to those videos, you'll take notes just like we would normally in class, and then whatever we finish on Tuesday, the due date would then be Thursday at midnight, just like if we were in class. And so 14.1 would be due on April 9th for those of you that are finishing on the normal due date. Once you do 14.2 on April 9th, it'll be due then the 14th, the following Tuesday at midnight. You can see that the chapter tests are kind of scattered in between the two chapters. And if you are choosing to finish on the May 5th date, your chapter 14 test should be due by April 21st. And your chapter 15 and 16 test is due at midnight on May 5th. Okay. For those of you that are wanting to extend your time a little bit, our calendar looks like this. So you have the first day starting next Tuesday to kind of get into Canvas, get comfortable where everything is at, start watching those videos, print off your notes, all of that good stuff. On Thursday, you'll listen to the 14.1 video. You'll print off your notes just like you normally would. You'll take notes with us just like you normally would. You can start your 14.1 homework, and then your 14.1 homework will be due on Tuesday the 14th at midnight. On Tuesday the 14th, you'll listen to 14.2's videos, and you'll do that homework by Thursday the 16th at midnight, and so on. Okay? I've given you an extra day to review for each chapter. And then for those of you that are doing the May 19th due date, your chapter 14 test will be due on the 28th, and your chapter 16 and 15 and 16 tests will be due on May 19th. Okay, it was really hard to do individual due dates for each student. I would have to go into every single one of your assignments and change them individually. So the due dates for everybody are the second later date. And so if you're finishing early, you need to go by the first due dates that are on this calendar. They just won't look like that in my math lab. So you'll have to kind of be responsible to keep track of your own due dates if you're finishing early. Okay. All right, there are some other information on Canvas that I need you to look at. I've given you an update on kind of our plan. And so you can see that chapter 14 we're going to start with. I have blank notes in Canvas just like normal, so you need to make sure that you print those out. I've created video lessons for each section that you can watch through. You'll probably have to pause, practice some, make sure you understand, maybe replay a few of the examples if you need to. But just like if we were in class, this is how you're going to learn the material. You have homework for each section. It's due the following class time at midnight, just like before. And now the only thing that's going to be a little bit different is the tests. Because we're obviously not in person, the Chapter 14 test is going to be on MyMathLab. You are expected to finish it in one session. That means as soon as you open it, your time starts. You will have 75 minutes. That's an hour and 15 minutes to complete the exam. You are allowed to use a calculator only. I'm giving you lots of trust and freedom, and I'm expecting you to please, please, please practice some academic integrity, okay? It will be on MyMathLab, just kind of like the homework and the reviews. What I'm asking you to do is also submit your work. And so you'll see there is a Chapter 14 work for full and partial credit assignment in Canvas. When you're taking your Chapter 14 test, I need you to take out a piece of paper and I need you to write down all the work for every single problem. When I go to grade your test, I'm going to take this work and your MyMathLab answers, and I'm going to compare the two. You will only get full credit if I can see all of your work so that I know you did the problems. I will also go back to any problems that you got wrong on MyMathLab, and that way I can go through your work and see where you went wrong and try to give you partial credit on as much as I can, okay? And so I'm asking you to be very, very, very careful as you are doing your work, that you are showing your work, that you're very organized, because I don't want to have to take forever to try to figure out what's going on. I need you to make sure that you take a picture of it so that I can clearly see, and then you're going to submit that document. Whether it's a picture or a scan, I need to be able to clearly see all of your work. If Chapter 14 goes smoothly, then we'll do the same thing for Chapter 15 and 16, but I'll let you know when that comes a little bit closer. There is going to be no final exam for the class, so your grade is just going to be based on your homework, your tests, and then I've already put in your attendance grade. Okay? In Canvas, you will see underneath your modules is where you're going to find all of your goodies. And so starting with Chapter 14, you will see that the first one is the Chapter 14 notes. Just like if we were in class, you'll need to go on to Canvas and print those out. The next page you'll see are the video lessons for the first section. So 14.1 video lessons. You can see that I broke it down into smaller pieces so that you don't have to listen to me for too long. You can get a little bit of a break in there, but you can listen and watch all of those different videos as you're taking the notes for that section. You will also notice underneath the video lessons are my completed notes, just like before. So you have the video lessons, you have my completed notes, and then you'll work on the homework for each section. You can see that I have that for each section in Chapter 14. Here is where you're going to submit your Chapter 14 test work the day that it's due. So this one is the I'll have to change it to April 28th. Okay? And then you'll do the same thing for Chapter 15. You can see all the things that we're going to cover, the video lessons, the notes, all of that good stuff. Okay? Is there anything else that I need to say? MyMathLab is just like normal, so you can kind of go in there and work on your homework, get extra help through that. But that's kind of our plan. I know it's not ideal, but it's the best we can do. But I am here for you. I do miss you. Let me know if you need anything, and we'll talk soon. Okay? Bye-bye.